Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Yoshi's Woolly World. Last time we made our way through a pyramid, and it was a pretty big pyramid. If I do say so myself, I needed some help from Wario to get through it, but at the end of all that, we got ourselves a skeleton. I hope this thing actually knows what it's doing and doesn't fall apart. So in this episode, we're going to use Skeleton Yoshi to go through level 2-8, Bunson the Hot Dog's castle. And for this one, I'm going to go ahead and just rock the good old big balls. I don't think a skeleton would have big balls, in fact. I don't even think this thing would have anything because it's bones, but he's going to have big yarn balls for this one. Explain that logic to me and there you go. Then you got yourself some interesting story, but now besides me just being a goof, let's just go ahead and take our big yarn balls here and play the level. We'll go ahead and throw our first set of balls here into that cloud, get ourselves a stamp, and make our way through the first door. That was a pretty short section. So if you come in here with the immunity to fire and lava badge, it does make this level pretty easy because there is a lot of fire stuff. And in fact, when you use that badge against the boss, it makes the boss extremely easy. You'll see what I'm talking about once we reach it, but for now, just believe me when I say, if you use that immunity to fire badge against the boss here, you're going to have a very easy time. But I want to make our way up to the top section here, eat this present, and that will reveal a key. Now this key is optional, we don't need this really for anything, but if you want 100%, you're going to want the key. So, using that said key, let's make our way through the locked door. And as you can see here, we got ourselves some stuff we want to go ahead and be careful about. Got a lot of fire here, got some beads we want to go ahead and collect, and a flower. Just go ahead and throw your eggs at the flower. You don't even need to collect the beads, you just go ahead and throw the flower. That's all you need to do, just throw the flower. Don't throw at the flower, just literally throw the flower. Sometimes my word choice is kind of weird. You just forget a word or two and then just sounds awkward. Gonna wait here for the pillars to rise up and down. Gonna go ahead and throw some eggs at this hidden cloud. And unfortunately for me, I kind of wasted 3. One to reveal the cloud, one to get the cloud, and one to try to get the flower, but I missed. It's okay, because up ahead, got ourselves an egg dispenser, so I'll use that to get some of those eggs back. It's fine. That's an awkward image. That was a little weird. Yoshi, what were you doing to that shy guy? Do you even want to know? I don't think I want to, so we're just going to leave that one as an unanswered question. Wanted to make our way down that bottom section and get ourselves another collectible. And up here, get ourselves some more beads. There you go. I did demonstrate it there, but I'm going to go ahead and do so again. You can throw a yarn ball at the things of fire, which will shut the zipper temporarily. It doesn't stay shut forever, but it does stay shut long enough for you to go ahead and make your way through the area without having to worry about being burned. So that's a nice little touch. I'm going to go ahead and just throw that up, and apparently I tied up the zipper. Wasn't even trying to go for that bank shot, it just kind of happened. I want to go ahead and jump up here, get some beads. Some of these have some stamps, so I'm definitely going to want to collect those. And here, hitting the cloud, hit that, get some beads, once again, have some stamps, so once again, gonna want to get those. And I want to hurry up and get to here, there we go, made the cycle, and also I bounced off the Shy Guy's head, so that made things a little bit easier, because then I could just flutter up to where my collectible was. I'm gonna wait for these platforms to go down. You know what, we'll use the Shy Guy here as an extra boost. I didn't even need to wait for the platform to move because of that, I was just jumping straight to where the pipe is, that's pretty insane. Gonna go ahead and throw my egg straight up there, and then I'm just gonna throw it across because I didn't get the rest. Am I seriously gonna miss this? Barely. I barely got that. Collect all those beads, get yourself a flower. I thought for a sec I was gonna miss that, which would have sucked because I wouldn't have to come back for it. But luckily that wasn't the case. Here I'm gonna go ahead and throw... Try this again. I'm gonna want to just throw that straight down, not everywhere but down. Feel this platform, which has a hidden little area that has a cloud. Give me some more beads, which has some more stamps. Kind of the common trend. Usually when I find something hidden, usually has stamps, so not really that needed if you don't care about them, but since I'm going for everything in the game, I do, and I care about getting these things while I'm here. Just go ahead and tongue the yarn balls to get it to stop. Give me some extra hearts, even though I don't really need them. I'll take them. They're here. I can't go back anyway, so I might as well grab them now. And we're on to our final section here. Let's go ahead and tie up this little Bunson dog. That's technically these guys' name. These are the enemies that we're going to fight here in this level. But let me make sure of something. I only need 5 more stamps and 1 more of both the flower and also my yarn. So that's good. Get rid of the Bunson. I'm surprised I was actually able to hit the dog. Oh, but unfortunately he hit me. Do I even have enough? Oh yeah, no, there should still be some hearts coming up. Okay, I'm worried about the hearts, but now thinking about it, there's some right before the boss door, because of course there is. They do it all the time. Okay, I really need those hearts now. Thank you. Asking you shall receive. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of you. You're in my way, buddy. I wish I can get more yarn balls from this section, but unfortunately I can't. Actually, before I continue, I'm actually gonna backtrack here a little bit. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit this egg dispenser and just get me some more yarn balls. I need these things, and I only have one. I don't want to go through that section of level with just one yarn ball. That's not enough. I want to be able to tie up the Bunson dogs, and I can't do that if I don't have yarn. So, yeah, definitely worth backtracking. I missed my timing for that. Oh, I really missed my timing. I just fell through the whole area. I gotta hurry, because this is about ready to move. At least I was able to make that cycle. Alright, let's just go ahead and throw an egg at you. That's our final stamp. I'm gonna have to wait here, because as you can see, he actually revealed the hidden section for us. What a nice dog. Still gonna have to tie you up. And also tie up the zipper, because that's convenient. Yeah, up here has our final thing of wool. So there you go. Now we got all the collectibles. And once I hit this, that should be it for the hearts too. So I'm good to go on everything. All we gotta do now is fight the boss. So let's make our way through the door and, well, confront him. Isn't it about time you gave up? That really burns me up. Or rather, it'll burn you up. Meet Bunson the Hot Dog. This big old dog here, you want to go ahead and throw an egg when it's about ready to shoot fire at you. You know that that's the time to go ahead and shoot an egg because the dog will turn gray. That's him charging up his flames. Throw an egg and his mouth will be sealed shut, which means that he will burst with flames from the inside. And that sounds really morbid, but that's a good thing for you because it'll stun the guy, and then you can whack his tongue. Ground pound his tongue 3 times and you win. But as you can see, after we hit him, he spits fire. If you use the immunity to fire and lava badge against this guy, it basically means half his attacks you're immune to. He can still stomp you to hurt, but that's all he can do. If you use that immunity badge, all he has is stomping. And since half his attacks are related to fire, really, if you just use that badge here, you don't really have to try much against this boss, I'm not gonna lie. If you do run out of eggs, he does give you some extras as well, like he will rain down these little fire yarn balls from the sky. You can eat those and turn them into eggs. So that's how you get more eggs if you run out. But again, if you're using that immunity to fire badge, those can't hurt you either because they're fire. So yeah, this thing's stomping around. Just memorize that pattern, and this boss is one of the easiest in the whole game. Not gonna lie, just because of that immunity thing. And the third hit, he will zoom onto the ceiling there, and as you can see, he is dropping me some more things to collect for yarn. They are made of fire, so be careful not to touch them. But there you go. Tied him up one last time. Ground pound his tongue one final time as well. And that's the boss fight. Skeleton Yoshi, you did it. You beat fire with bones. You gotta be proud of yourself. The only way to be proud in the afterlife. So there you go, that's our final level in World 2, or at least our final required level. So now we can move on to World 3, but because we collected all those flowers, we're not done here just yet. We still have our special level to go through. So once we unlock our Yoshi and see World 3, we're going to make our way over there. More importantly though, we got ourselves a new power badge. Cool and all, but I'm going to save that for World 3, simply because in these special levels, you only get a set number of hearts, so that power badge is going to be completely useless for me. But more importantly, we got Bunson the Yoshi. Now we can play as a hot dog ourselves. And now, since we got all the flowers, we needed to get the special level here. Unfortunately, it's another pyramid. But luckily, it's not a maze like 2-7 was, so it won't be nearly as bad or nearly as long. Kamek, seriously, just sew up the bag. Every time you go to a new world, you're making things worse on yourself. Also, why aren't you going directly home? Poochie ain't stupid, but Kamek is stupid. Let's go ahead and swap over to Bunson Yoshi. And make our way over to 2S. 2S here, the Perils of the Perplexing Pyramid. This is basically a puzzle level. And honestly, one of my least favorites. This is one of my least favorite special levels, and it's simply because it's one of those puzzle levels where most of your situations are one shot. If you fail in any specific section, they all have spikes, which if you die at all here, due to the fact there's no checkpoints, you get reset back here. On my first playthrough, this level took me over half an hour, simply because I kept on getting hit by the spikes, so even when I was making progression, I make one wrong move, jump into the spike pit, well, there goes like 5+ minutes. And some of these sections get really annoying too, so you don't want that to happen. This section here, you gotta go ahead and use this shell, hit the switch, and now these hidden platforms appear, and also all the collectibles do as well, so we can get our yarn. We can go ahead and immediately leave, which is not what you're supposed to do. Let's try this again. I don't know how I actually jumped back into the little launch platform. That's a first. That's never happened to me before. Let's try this again. Hit the switch, makes the platforms appear, same for the collectibles that I already got. Avoid the launch pad. Grab the shell, spit it out over here, hit the switch, boom, you're done. Here's a key. That shouldn't have been nearly as hard, but of course, you have one little mistake and then the whole section just becomes really weird and confusing. You want to jump up here because that reveals that little hidden cloud, giving you a flower, and you got yourself some beads, so that helps as well. I'm gonna put that away because I want to save the big yawl. The big yawl? The big yarn ball. What is this? What is this English I'm speaking? I question my language at times. I swear, half the words I say aren't even real words. Let's continue on. Spit this out at the shy guy, get rid of him. Stand on this little crumbling block to get me another piece of yarn. Get rid of this shy guy, because I don't like you. And hey, would you look at that? Hidden cloud. Now this section here is kind of annoying. You gotta use this spike enemy here to progress. So I need to hit him a couple times with these yarn balls. And there, now he's in the section I need him to be. I'm gonna wait here to grab my flower. And I'll get some more balls here, because you actually need to hit him with a yarn ball. It's the only way to get him through that section. Now let's go ahead and use Yoshi's tongue to push him over. And again, need to wait here for a little bit. Gonna go ahead and throw another yarn ball at him, just to make things a little bit easier. Give me some more, replenish the stock, and hit the switch, buddy. This is the whole section. You're just pushing the spike enemy all the way over here until you hit the yellow switch. Sometimes he gets stuck inside of a wall, which doesn't really help because it's really hard to hit him. But that's just the whole gimmick. He's the only thing small enough to fit through that small little crack. I don't know how he fits through that crack, because honestly he's a little bit bigger than it. But he fits, and that's the important thing for us. That's how we get our key. So that's section 2 down. Now time for section 3. And quite possibly the worst section of this whole level. This is... oh, I hate this section so much. Simply because of this stupid little Monty Mole. This dude doesn't know when to stop moving. He constantly runs, and the only way to get him to constantly move around without killing himself is you gotta jump around him. Keep on going left and right. Jump over him, going left and right, then left and right. Also stand on platforms like this and just let him run around like crazy. If this dude knew how to stop, this wouldn't be that bad. Unfortunately, he doesn't know how to stop, and that makes this whole section really bad. And here, there's collectibles we gotta get too, so I need to bait him around while getting these collectibles. Who thought this was a good idea? Now I just lost my health and I gotta replay the level, and he's dead. Now you can see why I don't like this bonus level. This one's trial and error. A lot of the other ones are really fun. This one is just... ugh. I don't like the fact that you gotta stop what you're doing and have the Monty Mole just bounce around until he just decides, you know what, I'll cooperate. Like that. Apparently he's cooperating now and he didn't die, he just got stuck on a ledge. Perfect for me, because now I can just ride up the platform and just continue playing the level like normal. This guy is so annoying, man. I just wish he had a stop button. Just stop. Just stop moving. You don't need to move around this much, buddy. It's fine. You can just stop for 1 second, take a breather. It's okay. Alright, come on. Go down the hole. Go down there. There you go. Go down here. Come on, over here. This is the worst. I usually like hugging the wall like this. Come on, fall down. There you go. Are you serious? He was literally at the end. Why? You know what? I'm kind of curious about something, buddy. Alright, so just give me 1 second. I'm going to try something. Okay, so I have a brilliant idea. I don't know if this is going to work, but I need his help. So, what we could do is that my idea is to use Poochie. I can go into the Power Bad section here, and I can buy Poochie for 500 beads. Also, though, there's another way to use Poochie. If you have the Poochie amiibo from the 3DS version of the game, you can actually scan him into the Wii U version. Scan the Poochie amiibo, and it'll just summon Poochie for free. Now we just activate the Poochie badge without spending a single point. And unfortunately, Poochie can't go through the hole, so this idea was just kind of mute. That sucks. Also, Poochie, you can move. Come on. Come on. Where'd he go? He's still there? Come on, Poochie. I want to try one more thing with you, and you're not moving. This way. Come on. Come on. A little bit more. Down here. That's right. Now try to get through the hole. He won't go through the hole. Well, I still have to do this, and then Poochie's here now. I may have made this worse. I made this worse. Poochie, get out of here. You can also scan the amiibo and Poochie will go away too. That would have been a great idea if he fit through the crevices. He does in other levels, why doesn't he fit through these ones? Are they just a centimeter too small compared to the other crevices in World 2? They have to be. It's the only explanation. Fortunately for me, that means I gotta bait this mole all the way around the level again because Poochie is just slightly too big. Can't blame me for trying that though. That was a good idea. I just kind of wish it worked. Kind of missed my time for this platform, so let's just stand here and wait while this guy just flails around like he does not give a crap. Ah, come on. I don't like this mole. This mole's the worst. There! There, you did it! Jeez! This is the worst section. Get me out of here now before I want to kill that mole. Final section. This one's really nothing. I'm gonna burn him. No, I'm so mad. I want to burn him, not miss. Burn. There you go. Drop down this little hole. Gives you your final flower, but more importantly, you actually need the drop down here to reveal this little launcher. And it'll also give you another thing of wool. Now you think, wait a minute, this is the end of the level. I missed one. No, you didn't. It's right here to the left. Although, hold left after you get out of that launcher, because once this little piece closes, yeah, you're going to have a harder time getting over. Or, actually, no, you should still be able to jump over this. Yeah, you can. What am I thinking? That multi-mole just screwed my head so much, now I can't think straight. I gotta do this all again, too, because, of course, the dude just wanted to jump straight up and hit me. So now I gotta do this again for the health. At least I got the bonus game. That makes it up. That makes up for that pain, I hope. Because I'll at least get some more beads. And I want more beads. I just wish I had those 20 hearts. Let's just see what bonus game did we get. Did we get a new one? Please tell me we get a new one. We get a new one! So, because we beat Bunson, now we're in his fortress. Or, it looks like it at least, because it's all on fire. Kind of similar to the fortress aesthetic. It also kind of looks like the lava level we had here in World 2, so... could be a combination of them both. Either way, there's fire. No harm to us, though, because it can't hurt us. But, unfortunately, we also don't have any eggs. And that would have definitely made this a lot easier, because then we could have just chucked eggs all over the place and got these pieces of fruit really quick. 2450, though, is not bad. That's a lot of beads. I'm happy with that. But unfortunately for me, I do have to replay that level, so, gotta figure out the amiibo for that one. I'm not even sure what to use. I didn't really think much about the figures for this one, as you can tell. And the plus side, we got 360 stamps. Unfortunately for us, one of them was the Monty Mold I want to punch. Everything's free. Kind of sucks that I'm going to a level I'm not gonna need any badges. Bad timing. But hey, we get ourselves a Wii Yoshi at least, though. He looks funny, though, because he's mostly a white Yoshi because Wii's are white. But he has that little blue stretch on his chest. So it kind of just makes him look like he's wearing a tie. Little weird. think now looking over my amiibo collection, I got a good idea what Yoshi we should go ahead and use. It's another character that has a familiar time going through pyramids. We got ourselves Mega Man Yoshi. It's mostly a blue Yoshi, but then he has the red cheeks. It's a nice touch. I do like the red cheeks. I still prefer the Sonic color for the blue, but this blue for the Mega Man is really nice too. Not as dark, but does have some pretty good shades. I do like it. Also, Mega Man's probably fitting to go through here because, well, Mega Man 4 is a great example of why. He goes through a level similar to the one we're going through now. He's in the desert, going through a pyramid. Yeah, I think that's pretty much, good enough reason to go back through this level with Mega Man Yoshi. So, I gotta go through this again, which means time to go ahead and pick a badge. Since everything's free, it doesn't really matter what I pick, if you want to be honest. I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the big yarn balls just to make things quicker. I'll see you guys on the other side. I feel when you get the Monty Mole section on your first try, but then the final launcher doesn't spawn for you because you miss killing the dang Shy Guy. How did I get the hardest part of the level first try, but then one of the easiest parts took forever to do? That's a big old 180. Oh man, at least it's done. Now I 100% this level, and World 2 is 100% complete. So now with that, we can go ahead and move on. So, going back to Craft Island here, we can get a little sneak peek here of World 3, because we're going to go ahead and end it here. Next time on Let's Play Yoshi's Woolly World, we'll go ahead and start exploring World 3. I'll see you guys next time.